Why is there blood in my discharge during ovulation?
Are you sure you are not a week off on your ovulation date?
Ovulation usually happens halfway through the menstrual cycle.
And implantation occurs a couple days later. If you are off on your ovulation date, you'll think that there's blood while ovulating when it is evidence you ovulated and conceived.
The blood happens when the embryo implants. However, that will be mixed with the white mucus that is normal, not the clear, watery mucus from when you ovulate.
Okay, so you're tracking cervical mucus to know when fertile. Do you know if your sex was too rough last night, and that's why you're bleeding?
I could not even stand to read that 50 Shades book.
You could have some blood in your discharge if you were dry too, due to minor tears in the vaginal lining.
I cannot imagine how that happened.
Some so-called feminine hygiene products alter the pH down there, making yeast infections more likely, as well as dry you out. Then you get minor tears while having sex.
That would explain the blood if I use those products.
You could also have blood in the cervical mucus because you have an STD.
Do not start with that joke that life is a sexually transmitted disease.
I'm talking about STDs that create lesions and sores that can bleed. It is often missed by women because it is not as obvious as the organ guys are looking at every time they go to the bathroom.
If I have an STD, I definitely need to talk to a doctor.
It also means you should not have sex until you know it is not due to an STD.
I've heard it is normal and that it is bad. I just do not want to have to ask a doctor which.
Trace amounts of blood due to the ruptured ovary follicle will be brown or pink because it is old by the time it gets out, not red like menstrual blood.
Menstrual blood at the start of a menstrual cycle can be brown too.
And at the end. But ovulation bleeding may be pink too, because it is mixed with lotion-type cervical mucus.
I'm not tracking my cervical mucus.
The cervical mucus is a way better indicator of fertility than checking your underwear for blood spots that may not be there.
I know it becomes clear and watery around ovulation, and is thicker and white the rest of the time.
If you get the clear, watery mucus, then if you get lucky you'll see a few spots of blood due to implantation bleeding. That will be light brown or pink spotting.